Nah, $12 for a fatality? Mortal Kombat 1, ever since its initial release up until this point, has gone through literal hell. 2 out of the 4 platforms they released this game on were just complete messes, just did not want to work properly. Game-breaking bugs. The competitive side of Mortal Kombat 1 is being laughed at currently because of how much they're paying people out. Like, if we look at these prize pools, they're paying $10,000 out to top 8 for every event. $10,000. First place gets what 13th place would get at Capcom Cup. Truthfully, the sad part about all of this is that it technically isn't NRS's fault. It's actually WB's. WB, if you didn't know, has no affiliation or association with any of the Mortal Kombat Pro League tournaments in any way, shape, or form. So NRS is literally paying for this entire league out of their own pockets. If you can afford to put up the money to make the game, then you can afford for the game to have a competitive life. I genuinely think that kind of sucks. That is one thing I won't put on NRS. Mortal Kombat and Halloween just naturally go hand in hand with each other. I don't even want to touch the sad excuse they call Halloween skins they put in the shop. Like, they didn't even try. The biggest issue with this whole update that they put in the shop is the $12 Halloween fatality they added to the game. As a content creator, even with me, I would not spend $12 on this. This should be free. This should not be a paid thing. People should not have to pay for fatalities, especially something that's seasonal. The balance updates, aside from the Cyrax nerf, is kind of in shambles, I'm not gonna lie. Mind you, I do think Cyrax needed to get nerfed. I do think Helicopter did need a touch-up in some way. But I do not think they should have nerfed him without buffing something else about him. They kind of left him incomplete, I feel like. I think I'd be perfectly fine with a Cyrax nerf if they decided to buff other aspects of Cyrax or his other assists, like Time Bomb or made net better. I would have been fine with that. But just nerfing Helicopter off rip like that, I don't like it at all. They nerfed cameos across the board, so any double call cameo combos, just you're less incentivized to do double cameo calls in your combos now because of how long it takes for your cameo to return now. I'm kind of scared now that Cyrax is nerfed. Kung Lao is up next to be meta. Once we nerf Kung Lao, then what? We nerf Serena. Then once Serena gets nerfed, we nerf Sector. It's a never-ending cycle of just nerfing the meta. Instead, we should be nerfing one overtuned aspect of the character and buffing other aspects of the character to round out their kit as a whole. Despite all the MK slander, I genuinely love Mortal Kombat 1 from a gameplay perspective. This is the most fun I've had with an NRS game since MKX. I feel like NRS completely nailed the gameplay aspect of Mortal Kombat 1, but they are heavily flopping on every other aspect of this game. Now, if they manage to get everything else right, get the competitive side back on track, actually pay their players properly, get rid of the game-breaking bugs, get rid of the $12 fatality, and maybe Mortal Kombat 1 can finally become the complete package it was meant to be. Stay safe, peace, and love, y'all. The sad